Welcome to Bhillz live stream powered by Quality Music Management. We got special guests today with us, Lance Amillion, man. I appreciate you being here with us today.
Hey man, appreciate you having me on the platform, brother.
For sure, for sure. So we go jump right into one of the songs right off the bat. Uh,
Word.
Tell us about this song that we go play. There goes Lance before we play it.
Yeah. This is a one of my little singles off of my one of my projects that I put out. No Scales album. I shot it in East St. Louis. In St. Louis, I was out there just having fun. Just catching the vibe. Shout out to my man Chad Singleton. Came down to shoot the video for me. The Astro Clown, and
Yeah.
it's just it was just a vibe, man. It was just fun record. You know. Great, great experience always to be, in St. Louis and see my people and, be around all the legendary uh, myths and stories and, just to recreate that part of my career. So
Yeah,
this was just kind of like something self uh,
that's what's up. That's,
gratitude type thing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for sure. So we gonna get right into it, man. We'll come back and we go talk and we'll talk
uh,
more about it too. So this is There Go Lance. Y'all can find this on YouTube, man. The channel is Lance Amillion TV. So we'll get right into it.
Big Scorpio team. Big Scorpio team. There go Lance, keep running that citizen G-Bo pants. Yeah, strangers dance. You made a cash out, I ain't paid in advance. If I was you, nigga, I would hate myself too. If I was you, nigga, I would hate myself too. If I was you, nigga, I would watch my bitch too. Good too. I ain't you. My car voices like Christopher Reed. Green stones in my ears look like Christmas tree. Bookie chains on my charm like cottonwood candy. You like a young Nick Candy. 5 bucks a bitch in my two-door whip. I love my music turned up. It's like the club in the bed. Coulda twice. Yo, Mike Vick, send my dog to your house, quarterback the link. Pockets full of blue faces, no he ain't rap. Once I get it out the mail, then it's back to the trap. Yeah, your baby daddy fake, any music he kept. Threw his album out the window like how that happened. My big boy like Simon Jackson, so you know I was Jackson. Ice cream, hey, push it to the max, man. Video, get the pack, man. There go Lance, keep it running this citizen G-Bo pants. Yeah. Dance, made a cash out, get paid in advance. If I was you, nigga, I would hate myself too. If I was you, nigga, I would hate myself too. If I was you, nigga, I would watch my bitch too. Good thing I ain't you. I turned my city to the max back in 2002. I went straight to the moon when I fell out the blue. Used to wear your bro jeans with the dope boy pocket and the Ava ring jacket, and my plug was solid. Standing on the tipper with some icy white rings. I'll be back in the streets. Yeah. If it wasn't for these beats, I'd be deceased. Still gon' rap, nigga. Put some lake on the map, nigga. My whole team paid up. Your whole clique laid up. Lazy ass niggas can't fuck with me. I've been trapping ever since I was fucking 13. I did class escape. The city was there. The lights was low. You was smoking the air. I was with the mic spitting these rhymes. Hey, that was back in 99. Now it's 2023. Goddamn. It feel good to be me. Lance Amillion. Is that mixtape shit, nigga? Come on, Joe. Baby, y'all what it do? We been this bitch.
Nah, this is dope though. But we lost. He gonna be right back. So we got fuck it. We'll just run it back while we weigh in on him. Like that shit was banging anyway. We just go play it back, man. We having him. He's about to jump back in. We had technical difficulties, but it's a live show.
Chiefs Kingdom, BetMGM is coming to Missouri. Get ready for betting possibilities.
Damn.
Now that we're live, register for your BetMGM account.
All right. Oh no, this is a different song. Fuck. Hold up. Let's see if we got him back in. Fuck it, we just run it back.
Big Scorpio team. Big Scorpio team. There go Lance, keep running that city since G-Bo pants. Yeah, can't change his dance. Made a cash out, I ain't paid in advance. If I was you, nigga, I would hate myself too. If I was you, nigga, I would hate myself too. If I was you, nigga, I'd watch my bitch too. Good thing I ain't you. My car voices like Christopher Reed. Green stones in my ears like Christmas tree. Boogie chains on my charm like cottonwood candy. You like a young Nick Candy. 5 bucks a bitch in my two-door whip. I love my music turned up. It's like the club in the bit. Could've bought it twice. Yo, Mike Vick. Send my dogs to your house. Quarterback the link. Pockets full of blue faces. No, he ain't rap. Once I get it out the mail, then it's back to the trap. Yeah, your baby daddy fake. In his music he kept. Threw his album out the window like how that happened. My big boy like Simon Jackson. So you know I was taxing. Ice cream. Hey, push it to the max, man. Video game. The Pac-Man. There go Lance. Keep it running this city since G-Bo pants. Yeah. Can't change his dance. Made a cash out. Get paid in advance. If I was you, nigga, I would hate myself too. If I was you, nigga, I would hate myself too. If I was you, nigga, I'd watch my bitch too. Good thing I ain't you. I turned my city to the max back in 2002. I went straight to the moon when I fell out the blue. Used to wear the pro jeans with the dope boy pocket and the angle ring jacket, and my plug was solid. Standing on the tipper with some icy white rings. I'll be back in the streets. Yeah. If it wasn't for these beats, I'd be deceased. Nigga, put some lake on the map, nigga. My whole team paid up. Your whole clique laid up. Lazy ass niggas can't fuck with me. I've been trapping ever since I was fucking 13. I did class escape. The city was there. The lights was low. You was smoking the air. I was with the mic spitting these rhymes. Hey, that was back in 99. Now it's 2023. Goddamn. It feel good to be me. Lance Amillion. That's that mixtape shit, nigga. Come on, Joe. Baby Yellow, what it do? We been this bitch, man. Yeah.
Nah, this is this shit was real dope though. I like the vibe of it. It gave me like the 2000 early 2000 vibes with that beat on there. That shit was dope though. I guess we lost them again, huh? All right, well, I'm gonna play some promo then. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we lost them. All right, so we're gonna be right back with Lance after this, man. I don't know what's going on. Let's play.
Love me or hate me. Ooh, ay. Thugging, are you snaking me? Ay. Love me or hate me.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah, you're muted.
Oh, all right, there we go.
There we go. So we got Lance Amillion in the building, man. I appreciate you joining us, man. So for the people that are just getting familiar with you, tell people like we'll start with just where you from and like where you grew up at and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, I'm a business mogul, based out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Legend in my own right. You feel me? They call me the mayor. You know what I mean? So I just do a lot of work, man. A lot of community work, a lot of artist development. One of the biggest A&Rs Utah, Salt Lake City hip hop's ever seen. I'm responsible for a lot of different individuals' careers and help all the youngsters get where they at right now and stuff, and keeping the culture alive. Fashion designer, I'm wearing my drip right now. You know what I mean? I own
Yeah.
my own basketball league. You know, 14 years street basketball. I started the street basketball culture out here, like from ground up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
So
a lot of
so have
lot of
you
accolades.
were you always raised in Utah?
Yeah, well, basically, I moved out here in '96. You know what I mean? So I've been out here my whole life, like,
So
So
tell people a little bit about the music scene out there in Utah, in Salt
yeah,
Lake.
the music scene's dope. You know what I mean? It's really dope. We got a lot of dope talent out here. The community's really dope. A lot of support, a lot of concerts and events and different, ways for artists to get heard and get on platforms and things of that nature. So our hip hop scene is most definitely alive and well. And
Yeah.
it has been for a long time, like it's one of those scenes that just continues to develop and produce, local talent, not too many mainstream artists based out of Salt Lake City. They move here like NBA Youngboy, Post Malone,
Yeah.
artists like that. They do move here and after a while, but local fame, man, it's a good place to get your shit off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So how was it that you got involved in the music? So you said did you start making music yourself first, or did you start managing and doing stuff in that A&Ring first?
Well, yeah, as a kid, I put out tapes. I was the guy printing up tapes. My dad was with Motown. Just to give you a little history, I'm a Motown baby, so I
Hell yeah.
always been around me. Always been around music my whole life. My dad signed with Motown in 1979. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I grew up. I grew up with Lil Marvin Gaye. You know, I just always been around music my whole life. Always been around equipment, guitars, drums, things of that nature. So it was nothing. My dad gave me a Tascam 4-track recorder, a tape John, back in like
Mm.
1990, 2000. You know what I mean? And from
Yeah.
there, from there, I just was able to like really start working on my craft and printing up my own tapes and dubbing them out and stuff, and bringing artists in and things like that, doing like the groups and stuff like that. And I sold a lot of tapes in like high school, man. I sold a lot of tapes, like a nigga
Yeah.
was like Ice Cube or something. You know what I mean? Like, you know
Oh
what I
yeah.
mean? I sold a lot of tapes. Like, I don't know if there's too many artists from where I'm from that sold me as many units from me, physicals.
Yeah.
As me, from tape cassettes to CDs. And now, streaming, I got over 13 million streams right now. You know what I mean?
That's tight. Yeah, it's crazy
Thank you.
how things have just transferred. Like, cause I grew up in Houston, so I grew up
Oh, H-Town.
like yeah, with like watching like Swisher House Air, where they're like
Yeah,
selling shit out their trunks. Selling, you'd
yeah,
have to go to the corner store and get like exclusive, you know what I mean, Swisher House or like screwed
yeah.
up fake CD or tape or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
and
I I'm in Houston a lot, man. I love the market in Houston. Growing up, I always respected the Houston culture. You know what I mean? Like, so
yeah,
when I signed with Gotos, he's based out of Houston headquarters. I've been able to go back and do some work with a lot of the Houston guys like Baby Sam. OG Ron C. Shout out OG Ron C.
yeah, for sure.
Twisted Black. He Dallas, but it's just handful
Yeah,
of artists that embrace me with my new ventures. And yeah, the Houston market is crazy, bro. Like, man, I love Pimp C growing up, Sweet James Jones, and my favorite
yeah,
Houston rapper is actually Lil O. I'm a big Lil
yeah,
O fan. Yeah,
for
man.
sure.
Kiki too, Lil Kiki, Lil O, Sweet James Jones. And the list goes on. Obviously there's so many, Chameleon there, Paul Wall. These guys are just like legends. And
Yeah,
I always idolized the hustle coming out of Houston, because coming from the West Coast, our biggest supporters have been the Bay Area. That's like our brother sister type of relationship. So we got
yeah,
to see like the independent hustles, like the Mac Dre's, the E40s, the Coolio, the Underdogs, the Doobies, people like that. But then when you get down to like me being like a Louisiana Creole, my influence was always like a New Orleans based
Yeah.
sound, you know. So Houston,
Yeah.
I just fit right in. And they embrace me as I feel like, you know, they embrace me as like one of their own, man. I walk around Houston, I go to all the strip clubs, I party, you know. I was just out there December 8th for the the GT distribution Christmas party. I don't know if you've seen that on my story and everything, but it was a big
I think
ball,
so.
big ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the players, Lil Flip, you know, Twisted Black, you know, OG Ron C was there. Shout out to Gold Toes, you know, hosting the party. You know, CML Lavish was there. My mentor Coolio the Underdog was the performer that for the last year, and the list goes on, bro.
For sure.
Like
So
just
how do you feel like with like you mentioned like you started up like just selling tapes and then it went into selling CDs and then now with the streams like how you feel like it's been like just watching how the hustle's just changed in that way, you know what I'm saying, where like it used to be like you could really, you know, artists they had to be more serious, they had to go spend $40
yeah.
hour studio time or whatever, get them actually print out, spend some money to get the product and you sold it and stuff, and now it's like you can't the game's so different now because you can't really sell music like how you used to be able to, you know.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm gonna be 100 with you, man, because I'm an innovator. So like I'm a physical type of guy. Like I come from selling tapes, I come from hand-to-hand combat. Like I I thrive off of networking and basically bothering motherfuckers. Like I'll jump in somebody's face with a CD, with a disc jock, a CD player, and some headphones. That's how I came up. Hey, you like hip hop? Listen to
Yeah,
this. You know what I mean? So what I
yeah,
did is what I did, and I opened up a lot of doors for artists to really get those physical sales. Was I printed up USB keys. I was doing unlimited drops with the USB keys and putting double projects on them front to back. Um, and my fans they ate it up, bro. You know,
yeah,
I hate to say like, but I made a killing off the USB. So it's still a physical sales thing. You know, it's really just
yeah,
what the artist wants to do. Just like you
yeah,
said, like it really is, you know. But I think what happens is there's a disconnect from the artists and the fans at this point because the reach and the access to the internet, you know, the internet and people just like you could go to your boy's house and record on Pro Tools now, bro. Like
yeah.
back
Or you
in
don't even you could just record on your phone on BandLab. You don't even
yeah,
gotta
right,
go use
right,
Pro
right.
Tools, you know.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, man. No, for real. Like my homeboy sent me a
and a
song,
lot
a
of
couple.
yeah, a lot of these people like because I be streaming music and stuff, and these people that be making these songs on BandLab and they sound legit. You know what I mean? Like it's not like
Bro,
how
I
you
didn't
know.
know that. I didn't know that
Yeah,
until recently. My
yeah,
homeboy, he sent me some songs, and I was like, "Where'd you record this at?" He was like, "Oh, off my phone." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
yeah.
Like, yo, this shit jamming. Like,
I know.
you
Times
know.
are
But
changing. And just like
I'm
with
old
AI,
school.
like yeah, with the AI's changed the game too, with like the
Yeah,
engineering and all that type of
yeah.
shit, you know, which I feel like it's just like any kind of power, like you could abuse it or you could use it for the right way. Cause I see
No,
like
that's a fact.
look, if you let's say you're an artist and you know, like you make beats and you rap, but you're not really as good with mixing, you could use that to kind of help you with the mixing or
Mix.
something
Yeah.
like that.
No, that's a
But,
fact.
but these people that use it for the prompts and they just have an app and they'll you know not even have nothing to do with the song. They're not even you know they just talking to the microphone. It uses their voice and makes a song
Hmm.
and they'll be singing the
Yeah, that's
lyrics
just
that they
wild.
even wrote. Yeah, that shit. That's the type of shit I don't like. You know, because if you're going around taking credit for songs like that, then like you got mental problems. I think because like you know what I mean.
No,
So
hey,
honest,
it's
you
real,
know?
man. And
Yeah.
the crazy part, see, because I'm old school still, man. Like I still love to go to the engineers and love to sit down and
Me
create, you
too.
know. So
That
takes the fun.
that's where yeah, and that's where it comes. That's the whole process of it. That's like y'all putting y'all's minds together and y'all creating something and creating a project, and especially creating a project from scratch where it started out with just the
Hmm.
idea and then y'all made the beat, y'all got the ideas, y'all
Yeah,
fucking put it together, you know what I mean, mixed it and shit. Like that,
and
and
that's
you
the
can tell
beauty
the
of music.
difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the beauty of
Yeah.
music, man. Like, and I always tell artists because they wonder how surpassed all these years and still on top of the food chain is because I still love what I do. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still hungry, bro. Like, you can't outwork me. Period. I'm hungry. I'm a competitor. Like, I'm very competitive, and I'm still in that 18, 17, 16-year-old mind frame when it comes to no, bro. You're not gonna beat me. Like I come from battle
Yeah.
rap, dog. It's hard to hurt a person's feelings when they heard everything bad about themselves in front of a crowd and people
Yeah.
cheering, you know. And
Yeah.
so what I tell a lot of the young artists is like, go get a door-to-door job, go do a sales job, get on some cold calls, learn how to take a no, like learn how to take that no first. Like
Yeah.
it's okay if you get told no because the next door is right next door, and you can open that
Hmm.
door just as you
Yeah.
could close it, you can open it. You know, so don't
Yeah.
get too hell bent on the no's and not people not responding to the craft, and just do
Hmm.
it for the love first. You know, obviously there's money involved. You're gonna have to spend money on studio time, clothes, jewelry. Hip hop, I always told people this. Hip hop is the most expensive genre in the music world.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah, definitely.
I
Cause rock, other than like instruments and type of shit like that,
right.
would then like they don't, you know what I mean. Same with country, you could be in a beat up pickup truck, and that makes you
Yeah,
more country. You know what
exactly,
I mean?
man,
Like,
bro.
you know,
I learned a
like
lot of
you
this
can
game
wear
in
the
St.
same
Louis,
Wranglers
man.
every day, and that's yeah.
Like
So how was
being
it
in
that so how was it that you got linked up with St. Louis? Tell us a little bit about how that came about.
Yeah. No, it's a dope story. So basically, my brother, he's shout out West Coast, man. My big brother, he moved out there in the '90s from LA. He's from Inglewood, and you know, a lot of the gangs and the culture shifted down south and everything. So he was out there, and he would call me, and I was a kid, bro. This is the funniest shit ever. He's like, yo, you need to be out here, my nigga. Your music's dope. I'm like, I'm a kid, bro. I got fucking school in the morning, man. Like, what are you talking about? Like, fucking I got
Yeah.
fucking gym in the morning, bro. Like, I'm a fucking kid, dog. And he's like, nah, you need to come. You need to come. You need to come. And he was telling me all these different like people he was hanging with, like, you know, Ali, Big Gip, you know, the Kim folks and Nelly and all that. I'm like, bro, you cap. Like, like you want me to drop out of school to chase your fucking lies, bro. That's how I felt, you know, like I drop out of
Yeah.
school, boy, my mom's gonna kill me, bro, and I'm gonna be out there and you're lying to me about hanging with Nelly and these guys. So
You'll be sleeping on the
so
streets and shit or
yeah, literally.
something.
So
Yeah.
I graduated '04, so I want to say like 2005. We went, me and my team, my crew, we went to Atlanta for the first time. This is when Utah really became a household name in Atlanta and all the down south markets. We went out there for the ASCAP Music Awards, and it was crazy. They were eating the music up, bro. They loved us, my nigga. I was like, damn, man, like we just doing this shit out the garage. Like this is crazy. Like the response we're
Yeah.
getting in Atlanta coming from Salt Lake City, Utah, man, it was mind blowing. And
Yeah.
I'll never forget. It was the last night I was in the hotel room, and I'm a spiritual guy, like very spiritual. Louisiana Creole, like I said earlier, like uh, I just something in my head, bro. Somebody was in my head going, "Go downstairs. You need to go downstairs." Because we were just upstairs watching Cops. Everybody's unwinding from the crazy week. We're watching Cops. Bad boy, what you gonna do? You know, we said
That used to be on 24/7 back in the day.
24.
You didn't have
You know,
cable.
bro.
That's the go-to.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
just up there chilling, everybody just looking. Niggas tired and shit. Niggas are exhausted. I had like $500 left. This shit was burning a hole in my pocket. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
man, I was just like, something kept telling me like, go downstairs, go downstairs, go downstairs. I said, man, like I just snapped. I was like, I gotta go. I was like, I'm going downstairs. So
Yeah.
my producer, he followed me down like a little bit behind me, right? And we go downstairs. Right when I get off the elevator, I see like this like Buffy the Body style black woman, like beautiful sister, like what, like the videos, you know, like a video vixen. I've never really seen that. I'm from
Yeah.
Utah. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
from Utah, so all this is new to me. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I see this like video vixen, and I see like an afro swaying next to her, like the nigga was rocking back and forth, and I just see this afro, and I'm like, I know that afro. Nigga, like you know you're a superstar when a nigga knows your haircut. Like, yo, that afro,
Yeah.
I've only seen two of those afros in my life, and that is Ludacris or Big Gip. And
Uh-huh.
it's fucking Big Gip, bro. And Big
Yeah.
Gip's at the fucking desk, and I walk up to him like I'm just a kid, dog. I'm like, yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta test my brother's shit out. Like he been telling me drop out of school. He telling me come to St. Louis, and he could know this nigga, that nigga, and
Yeah.
come out and come out. So I run up on him, bro, with his wife and shit. I'm like, hey, yo, Gip. And he starts talking to me like he knew me. He was like, oh, what's up? How you doing? I'm like, man, I'm chilling. I was like, you know, my brother, West Coast, you know, with the El Camino out in St. Louis. He was like, yeah. He was like, I thought you was him. Because we look alike. And he was like, but look, he was like, but look, I'm with my wife right now. You know, we just got done shooting Hard in the Paint video with Nelly. Nelly, Ali's outside. That's your brother's man. He was like, go holler at Ali's out there in the Charger. So I'm like, Ali? He's like, yeah, because I only seen these dudes on TV, bro. Like, I've never been around superstar like motherfuckers, and I'm young at the time and everything. So I'm like, what? I'm like about to go meet Ali outside and shit. So I run outside. I'm like, yo, Ali. He like, oh, what's up, Wes? He thinks I'm my brother too. So I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm like, no, I'm Lil Wes. That's why I call myself. I'm Lil Bro. You know, I'm using it to my advantage now, bro. I'm like, nah, I'm Lil West. I'm Lil West Coast. So he like, oh man, woo. Ali talking that shit, talking about get in the car. I'm like, man, I got a flight in the morning. One of my biggest regrets was not getting in the car with Ali when he told me to get in the car. I didn't get in, dog. Bro, I just had a son.
Did you did you spit anything for him?
Nah, man, bro. I was starstruck. I was starstruck.
Like, you don't want to feel like you're over pushing your boundaries, either, especially whenever people are already being cool with you. You don't want to be like you're pushing it, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. And he was like, get in the car, like, and but I just had a son, and you know, like, and growing up with my pops being in prison my whole life. My dad was in prison for 21 years of my life. So I took my, you know, raising my children and being a family man very serious. So I couldn't miss that flight. Like, these niggas ain't gonna pay for a new flight, bro. Like, these niggas, I don't know. They might have never let me go back home. I don't know. So I don't know what that could have transpired into. But one thing I did take from it was he wasn't lying. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I needed to know. Like, I really don't need to hang with y'all right now because I'm gonna go back home and revamp, get my bread back up and get my shit together. And I'm going to go to St. Louis. Like, that was the initial, okay, I'm going to St. Louis. And I got back to Salt Lake City and, the block was hot, bro. Like, everybody getting locked up. The whole streets was fucked up. You know what I mean? And I had a golden opportunity to get away and change my life pattern, my life path. And I went to St. Louis. We lived in Belleville, Illinois. I moved to Belleville and on the east side. And I promise, I put this on everything I love. And it sounds like cap, but it's not. I blew up in St. Louis in a week. Look, they were giving me the microphone tonight.
It's a big city. It's a big city, but it's like almost like a small town vibe. Like, everybody knows each other out here and stuff.
The shit was so crazy, man. Like, they loved me in Atlanta, but they loved me in East St. Louis and St. Louis, man. And like, I just blew up in like a week, bro. I was already on like the main stages. I was at the strip club rapping and all sorts of shit. I'm like, wow, like, I literally should have did this before. Like, it's crazy. Like, but
I think it's like easier. Like, it's hard to kind of get, like, it seems like you get more love whenever you go to another city. I feel like, because like I said, I'm from Houston, but I'm out here in St. Louis. And whenever I was in Houston, I was just kind of trying to do my shit. I wasn't really pushing it that hard, but it's never really, you know what I mean? Because it's like people you grow up with.
Your hometown.
And they're like, oh yeah, he been rapping. You know what I mean? I remember back in high school, he rapped like type.
Yeah,
you know?
No, for sure.
Whenever you go to a new city, then it's like you're new to them, and they ain't seen you come up. They just seeing you like you know what I mean, packaged and ready to go. They didn't see the struggle and all the shit you had to go through to get there. So I feel like kind of makes it. And you got people that gonna hate on you in your own city too. You know what I mean?
Well, and the crazy part about it is to kind of fill in with what you just said was, see, Salt Lake's the opposite of that. They put me on a pedestal
because I was a place to live. Like, Salt Lake seems like whenever I think of Salt Lake, I think of mountains and like, you know, friendly Mormon people and like, you know,
we got a lot of activity, bro. I'm in Salt Lake City, bro.
In any city, that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, like especially in 2026. Like I couldn't see this working too much right now for artists like to feel this kind of feeling that I felt in 2000 and the 1999 and all that come up, like you just said, the come up. And but they put me on a pedestal out here, bro. Like they I was like a little Bow Wow or like a little Romeo out here, like a child rapper. Like, oh, that's Lance, give him the microphone. Like, so I really didn't have that local issue, like, you know. And at a time where there was like 50 dope artists, bro. It wasn't a lie. It wasn't the saturated market. It wasn't, you know, and Utah allowed me to grow, bro. Like they allowed me to grow as a man and as an individual. So it's a great place to come and get a peace of mind and collect your thoughts and come up with business plans and execute things of that nature. But when I moved to St. Louis and came back, I was a superstar.
Yeah.
Like they're like, yo, we heard this
made
nigga
it out there, yeah, because they're like, you made it out there in St. Louis, and you can make it out here type shit,
bro. And my first big show in St. Louis, I'll never forget. It was at this club called Club Bino on the east side, and it was a Source magazine party tour. Soldier Boy, Hurricane Chris, Diamond from Crime Mob was there. Darius Miles. I only seen Darius on like basketball, fucking. You know, posters and shit. Darius Miles is in here, yo. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. So and that was my first time performing in front of all black people.
Oh yeah.
Like it sounds crazy. It's like
what St. Louis was in St. Louis.
In St. Louis. Like the girls have gold teeth, dog.
The first time I ever performed was in East St. Louis at Canafest. Like that was like 2 years ago. So that was the very first performance I ever did was East St. Louis at the little Canafest over there.
I heard of Canafest. Yeah, how was it?
Nah, it was dope. It was dope.
Yeah.
We got Young Teezy in the building with us too.
Oh, Teezy, man, that's my man. What's happening, baby?
We got he got his clone cartoon.
Yeah, that's Teezy for sure. Niggas avatar look just like him and shit.
His avatar, he looked fried.
Yeah, so that was my first time performing with all black people, man, and I felt so good. I got a standing ovation. I made the network, got the Source magazine to come to Utah, and the rest was just like history, bro. Like, so St. Louis, East St. Louis played a major part of my music career, and that's why I went back to shoot that video, just to give them that love, that flowers. Like, y'all put me here. Like, I'll never forget that. Like, I'll never turn my back on the people like Salt Lake. I've turned down record deals with major record labels, major distribution, Ray J and these type of characters, because they didn't want me to represent Utah. And I can only imagine who other artists that had that issue.
Why didn't they want you to represent Utah?
Because it's just, at the time, it was just a market that they just couldn't see what to do with us. It's like, what do you do with a black rapper from Utah, bro? Like, there's not a blueprint. I'm the blueprint. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the blueprint.
I feel like it kind of would open up the avenue though, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like just like Drake, like you know how many people probably thought like, what are we gonna do with the Canadian rapper? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but at the same, but the point what I was trying to say is this is 2007, 2008, okay, bro. Like, this is, bro. I'm dated, bro. I'm 20
now.
Yeah, well, now we got all these different people that are coming here. Like, they want to be from Utah now. Like, I made it cool to be from Utah, bro. I made it cool to wear a Utah Jazz hat. I was the one that put my neck out, got kicked. The rocks were thrown at me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm the blueprint. I'm the GOAT, nigga. So, but I went through that. I turned down record deals, bro. Ray J, Betty Boom videos, BET. I turned all that down to keep it 100 with my city because they put me on such a pedestal as a kid. I couldn't turn my back on Salt Lake City, bro. Like, I couldn't see myself being the man I am today, the mayor. That's what they call me now, is the mayor. You know, doing all this community work and helping uplift all the people. If I would have took those deals and turn my back on Utah in 2008, 2007 for a couple dollars and a Ray J feature. Like, look at Ray J now. Not to throw any shade or nothing, but these are the characters that we're dealing with in the music industry, you know, and these are gatekeepers, you know.
He's really lots of
These are the gatekeepers, you know.
But let's play this song and then we'll come right back up with the gatekeepers. We'll come right back with that. So tell us about Like a Giant real quick.
Okay, so Like a Giant, man. Shout out to my boy Mello, RIP, man. He produced it, passed away. He was my producer. everybody in Salt Lake knew Mello. They knew Mello's sound. Mello was a monster on that goddamn drum machine, man. Like keys and everything. And we hooked up with T Baby. T Baby's out of East St. Louis. Ooh Wee, House of Ooh Wee. I put her on the feature because she was, putting me up on code in East St. Louis. You know what I mean? I was treated right, so it was only right to get her on a record, and the record just went crazy. Like Ricky Smiley played it on his radio station. DJ 618 played it. DJ 618 stamped me as a kid, as a youngster. Because mind you, I'm in East St. Louis with a fake ID. I wasn't even supposed to be in these clubs.
You don't even got a real name. You just using it against the clubs and stuff. And how old were you? You said you were like 18, 19?
Yeah, about 18, 19. Yeah. So I'm underage, bro, and I'm just in the network, and everybody's letting me breathe, man, and let me create. And I changed a lot of people's lives when it came to my music because my sound was so different. Like, cause Utah, we're like the Midwest too. You know what I mean? Like, we're closer to the West Coast, but we're most definitely a Midwest style city. Like, when it comes to like the sounds, the snare, man, we brought a lot of that to Utah with the New Orleans traditional sounds of the trumpets, the snares, the Manny Freshes and the beats by the pound and stuff. Like my first song that I ever recorded with on a major CD was with the No Limit Soldier. So we most definitely have a unique sound. Mac Dre's to come out here a lot and stuff, and so Like a Giant, man, Like a Giant. This song is 15 years, bro, and it still is a cult classic record in East St. Louis. Like they played it over the New Year's. They sending me videos of them playing it. They still playing your song, Lance. I'm like, goddamn! Like
we played it yesterday. You guys
played it yesterday. See, hey, I appreciate you, man. For real, dog. That means a lot to me.
Yesterday too.
That means a lot to me, bro. Like,
and we go come back and we go talk after this, but we go play this. So this is Like a Giant, and y'all can find this on all stream platforms, right? Just Like a Giant and Lance Amillion.
Platform. Yep, feature T-Back.
Yeah, Mellow on the beat. Yeah, West Coast, what it do, y'all? It's your girl T-Baby, your boy Lance Amillion.
I'm in the club, I'm feeling like a giant. Money rubber band, canary yellow diamond. Fell up in the spot, I'm feeling like a giant. 20 feet tall, my money steady flying. Everybody want a picture, everybody want to talk. I'm a giant in the club, every time I big stop. Everybody want a picture, everybody want to talk. I'm a giant in the club, every time I big stop. Fell up in the club, I'm feeling like a giant. Money on deck, your boy frozen by the diamond. See me in the sky like a UFO, off a fresh new pack of the Lucky Charm throw. My head in the cloud, I'm 20 feet tall, make the storm in the spot. Tell the news what you saw. Everybody want a picture, everybody want to talk. I'm a giant in the club, every time I beanstalk. I'm feeling like a giant. Money rubber band, canary yellow diamond. Fell off in the spot, I'm feeling like a giant. 20 feet tall, my money steady flying. Everybody want a picture, everybody want to talk. I'm a giant in the club, every time I beanstalk. Everybody want a picture, everybody want to talk. I'm a giant in the club, every time I beanstalk.
Everybody want a picture, everybody want to talk. I'm a giant in the club, every time I beanstalk. See the swagger in my walk, got the swagger in my talk. Every time I open my mouth, ooh wee comes out. Got my L hair high like the rap ink. Bay D and 618, holla ooh wee. Yeah, wow. Everybody want a hug, everybody show me love, everybody know me. I'm a giant in the club.
I'm in the club, I'm feeling like a giant. Money rubber band, canary yellow diamond. Fell up in the spot, I'm feeling like a giant. 20 feet tall, my money steady flying. Everybody want a picture, everybody want to talk. I'm a giant in the club, every time I beanstalk. Everybody want a picture, everybody want to talk. I'm a giant in the club, every time I beanstalk. Everybody want a picture, everybody want to talk. I'm a giant in the club, every time I beanstalk. You can see me wildin' out, throwing money off the table. My life is like a movie, this is free cable. Lance Amillion, off in the building, I'm feeling Andre the Giant, cause I'm standing to the ceiling. I party like a rolling stone, smoke like Cheech and Chong. Yeah, baby, that's no song, that's how the DJ turn it on. I'm feeling like a giant, money rubber band, canary yellow diamond. Fell up in the spot, I'm feeling like a giant. 20 feet tall, my money steady flying.
Everybody gonna quit. Everybody gonna talk. I'm a giant in the club, baby, trying to freestyle. Everybody gonna talk. I'm a giant in the club, baby, trying to freestyle.
Beanstalk. Yeah, y'all just turn that beanstalk. We got another production by Mellow on the beat, y'all. Lance Amillion, T-Baby. Ooh, we out of here. Midwest, West Coast. Do it big. Giants in the house.
Was the applause going off the whole time? Was there
What'd you say?
Was there applause going off the whole time?
I don't know. I was jamming.
Yeah,
I was jamming. I don't know.
I looked at it and I seen the soundboard. I was like, the applause is going. I was like, I wonder if this is going the whole time.
That's hilarious.
I love that. I like that song. That's definitely dope.
Hey, thank
man.
you.
I like
Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that song is 15 years old, man, and it still has legs, and it's actually bigger than ever right now as we speak, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like when you have that timeless sounds and timeless music, man, like it really keeps you going. You know what I mean? Keeping you fresh and like, bro, my work from 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012 is still current in 2026. Like, why would I ever quit? Why would I ever stop? Why would I ever hang it up?
You know what I think that has to do with a lot is because like you're making music that sounds like you. I feel like a lot of these people, they make music and they try to fit into a box of whatever's hot at that moment. So that's why they're always, it's like they're putting an expiration date on their product, because if they don't get it out,
so true,
and they don't blow up by this point, then nobody's gonna fuck with them because it
just
sounds
it's
like
dated.
You know,
it's dated.
But whenever
I appreciate that, Bob. For real.
Whenever you're just making music and it's just what you're doing and stuff, then I feel like you said, it's timeless, man. You know.
Thank you, man. No, I appreciate you, sharing that with me, man, because sometimes, like I need to hear that shit too. You know what I mean? Because like I just did so much work, bro. Like I've done so much, and to just be talking to you right now and just still playing like a giant, bro. It's just surreal. Like, and it's not like.
And it feels like, especially with the music industry, it's like it's a constant grind, constant hustle. Like even whenever you're on top and you're popping and shit, you know what I mean? Like tomorrow somebody else will be, and then you'll be
for sure
catching back up to that spot. So it's like it is a lot of it's a lot that goes into this music industry that people don't really realize. You know,
and another part about like what my career is, I've been on top and I've been at the bottom, and I've been the person that has to play the Scottie Pippen, the Michael Jordan, and that's okay with me. You know what I mean? Like I come from an unselfish place, bro. Like, Marvin Gaye's wife signed my dad in 1979. So she was unselfish by bringing in my pops. You feel me? Like letting us be at the estate as kids and shit like that. Like, and my mom was an unselfish person. She always, RIP, both of my parents passed away 2022. But my mom used to always tell me, when you get the voice, use the voice for change. You know what I mean? Like if you can't change one person's life or one thing around you, then what are you doing it for? Why do we pay these artists all these millions of dollars, thousands and hundreds of dollars, if they can't even kick back to pick up a kid and say, hey man, look, get out the streets. Hey man, look, this is what I did to make it. This is what I do. And I'm doing this with no deal, no budget. And I've been no deal, no budget. You know what I mean? Like I'm the no deal, no budget nigga. Like I'll print up 100 bootlegs. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like because I'm the same way, you know, and I feel like being like that, it makes it where you learn how to do everything yourself, because you can't pay somebody to do it. So you just figure out, and it's almost like you do it like that for so long that you don't even really want other people to do it for you, because you feel like you already know the right way to do it. Yeah.
They fuck it up. Like, I didn't like that. No.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't like that? No. I would have not did that. No.
But I definitely agree what you were saying, like using the voice, because it's like you might not be able to change the world, but you can change one person's
your
life.
World. Yeah, well, your world around you, like to me, bro, like I talk like this, bro. I'm the Dame Dash of Salt Lake City and everything. Like I'm unapologetically black.
Don't say that now. He's
Dame is still Dame to me, bro. Dame is Dame, my nigga. Like Dame.
Did you see that though? Like, not to shit on nobody, but they sold his production company. Somebody buy it for $150. It's like,
I seen that.
I hate to see shit like that though, you know.
And
Jay-Z really fucked him over a lot. That's really what happened. And really,
to me, Bobby, Dame has something up his sleeve, dog. He has something up his sleeve. Like,
Yeah,
but
well, even
my boys,
whenever them people be bankrupt, they still have money. You know, it's not like
something's going on. You
it's
know,
like
like
it's not like a regular person. Whenever I'm broke, I'm broke. I ain't even got 50 cents. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
They'll
yeah.
be bankrupt, but they still
But
got
still,
hundreds of
yeah.
thousands of dollars, and they got an estate. They just file
And,
bankruptcy so they don't lose that. You know, or
and
because
even
they're getting sued and somebody's gonna try to take it, so they got to file bankruptcy because
right, you got to
everybody's
move things
paid.
around. And
Yeah,
even like in our situations, because we're normal, day to day people, man. Like I've had mad money and I've had no money. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
but we still, but the thing is, the sun comes out tomorrow.
yeah.
You know
Nah,
what I mean? So it's like,
yeah.
bro, like
Whether you
what
got it or
is
not,
I
it's gonna be another day, so you still gotta wake up and deal with it, you know?
I heard at the music conference in Atlanta, at the ASCAP music conference, Teddy Riley was talking, bro. Teddy Riley was talking, and the motherfucker was talking to me, bro. I put this on everything I love. Teddy Riley, I heard if he's ever out there and he hears, I owe you a lot because I'm sitting in this conference itching, like, man, like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have, bro. I didn't even have a ticket to the conference. I just bought a ticket to Atlanta. I
Just act
was
like
like,
you're
what
supposed
niggas
to
going
be
to
there.
Atlanta? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm like, the
you'd be
homies is
surprised
going to Atlanta.
how far you could get if you just pretend like you're doing what you're supposed to
Hey,
do. Nobody
I
even
didn't even
knows.
have
You
a
be like, man,
ticket.
you look so confident. And you just walked in here. I just thought you were supposed to be here.
I didn't even have a ticket, Bobby. The homies tell me, "Hey, we going to Atlanta on the 30th." What, nigga? Who's going to Atlanta? I got a buddy. I got all my buddies saved. Like, what? I bought a ticket to Atlanta, nigga. Just going out there just to go to Magic City. Go try to see something that I seen on TV. Like, I don't know. I've never heard of a music conference. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, what the fuck is a music conference? But Teddy
yeah.
Riley had a Q&A day, and he said, "Success is what you make of it." And when I heard that, I was like, "What that mean?" Like, because I'm successful at so many different things, and
Yeah,
he's right, and he's right, and I never forgot that, bro. Like I owe Teddy
yeah.
Riley a lot, bro. Saying that, and another thing, the first thing I heard from Teddy Riley was saying demograph. I never knew what demograph was, so like I had no clue. I was in a gold mine and already had fan base and already had like legendary run as a
Mhm.
kid in a place that's predominantly white.
Yeah.
My demographic was different, so maybe I am pushing my music to the wrong, markets. That
But that's what makes it cool though. Like just like how you said, whenever you went to East St. Louis and you blew up out here, and then you went back to Utah, then everybody you was super popping, just
yeah, I
because it
was.
makes it cool. You know what I mean? Because the white people are just gonna go with whatever the black culture goes with, as
Yeah,
far
man,
as with
bro.
hip hop music. You know, like
And the whole time I've done music, like, cause I come from the Little John era, so I'm the one who started all the repping. My hood, Rose Park, telling niggas you from Glendale, West Valley, we repping hard. So all the youngsters that do that, they gotta coin me as the first one to do it because I come from the Little John era. Rep your city. What?
yeah,
What? Nigga,
yeah,
crunk era? Oh my god, bro. What are you talking
yeah,
about, nigga? So like I just made it hella popular to be rep where you from, bro. Like you from this
yeah,
side of town, you ain't gotta lie, you ain't gotta act like because we're in a market that the world doesn't even know about yet.
yeah.
So let's make us proud of our shit first, and then we'll make the world proud of it. And then it worked. People
I
come to
think
Utah.
I think it doesn't really matter. Like back then, like 2005, I could see it, but like 2026, I think you could really blow up anywhere in the United
Oh no,
States. You know,
no, for sure.
I
No,
think
no.
it almost makes it better for you to not be from a big city where everybody else is from, because
Yeah,
everybody's gonna compare you to everybody in that city.
they
Like
do.
if you're
They
from a
do.
city nobody knows nobody out of, then you're
Yeah,
that
then you that
snob from
nigga.
that city. Yeah,
Yeah, you that nigga. And
yeah.
and, and mind you, I'm sorry because I should have said this in the beginning. I usually talk based out of a pre 2010 era. I'm kind of stuck in the 2004s, fives. Like
Those are the
when it
best
comes
times. I wish I could go,
right.
that's whenever I was like
Yes.
in high school. I was balling back then. I thought I
See,
was. I
yeah,
thought I
so you know what
was.
I'm saying, though, Bobby. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so when I talk to people and I do like like Q&As and people pick my brain, I always have to tell them like I think that way. Like I don't want to leave that era when I was so hungry,
yeah.
because I feel
Well,
like if, if I
I feel like
became
a lot of artists they're like young souls too. You know what I mean? We're old
that's
souls, but at
true,
the
yeah,
same time we're young hearted.
because
Hmm.
it's just like it's like a kid, like a kid always got a dream, but then at
Yeah,
some point, somebody grows up and they don't care about that no more. But as an artist, I feel like we never lose that. So at the same time, we're always kind of young in a way too, you know what I mean? Because
right.
we're chasing something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, man, bro. So like so like when and I if I was if I started acting like 2026 Lance right now, I would be more focused in the politicals and the community work I do. You know what I mean? And I do a very great job at it. You know what I mean? And I take it serious as fuck. But
Yeah,
I still do music. And if I didn't have that 2004 2005 run,
yeah,
I could. I don't know where I would be in 2026 rapping right now.
yeah,
Like if I was coming off the porch today, I don't know where I would land.
yeah,
Just because like the era I come from is like the hand to hand combat, bro. Like I know how
yeah.
to talk to fans. I know how to make new connects, bro. Like I don't have to
Mhm.
think about MySpace days where it was like kind of transitioning into this new world that we're living in. You know,
Yeah.
I was still in the airport showing people my MySpace. Yeah, my shit jump around. I got TVs over here. Yeah, but like, I got the
Yeah.
graphics popping up, the songs jamming, boom. Like I'm fucking serious about this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
because it's like the games changed so much too, to the point that like these people like they making their music on their computers and everybody's so isolated. People they're not going to the studio no more. They have their
Right.
laptop. They're making everything themselves, and they tweaking their voices to the point where they can't even really go perform their song. They gotta just kind of lip sync to the song because they sound nothing like the song in real life. Like
Yeah, no, that's crazy
the
too.
games change. Like that's
And
crazy to me is how these people like do these concerts and they just got the song playing and they just putting the microphone out
well,
like this half the time, and the other time
I'm,
they ain't
I'm gonna
even
be,
singing the song.
I'm gonna be,
I'd be mad
I'm
to
gonna be.
to go to a show and somebody did that. If I went to the show to see somebody perform and they didn't even perform the song, they just stood there with the mic out like this the whole time, walking back and
I
forth on the
see
stage.
people.
I'd be
I,
mad.
I see people doing that, like the Justin Timberlakes and these mega stars. I haven't seen no locals do that, dog, bro. I fight with people about this. Okay, there's a difference between show mixes and songs. Okay, that's true. But we don't know your fucking song, bro. You have to play your song behind you, my nigga.
Yeah.
I don't know your song, bro. Like when you're
No,
at the
I don't mean
level.
like you have to have the song playing, but I mean like at least
No,
like rap the song with the song. You know what I
no,
mean? You know?
no, I'm 1,000% with you on that. Like I'm talking about something a
Yeah.
little different. I'm talking
Yeah.
about when all the artists are like fighting amongst each other, like you're rapping with your songs on and your songs playing in the background, bro. We don't know the song. How are we ever gonna learn the song if we don't hear it?
Yeah.
like we need to
Yeah.
hear your hook, my nigga. We don't know it. We're not gonna just
Yeah.
catch on by the third hook. And
But you should be able to perform it though. Like, you know what I
oh
mean?
yeah,
That's how I
no,
feel
for sure, no.
you
Oh,
shouldn't have to have it played to be able for us to be able to hear you sing the hook. I feel like if you could
to,
sing the hook,
to
you should be able to sing in the hook on. I think not.
to double
I just feel
back
like that makes a better performer. You know what I'm saying?
No, to double back on what your point was, and to go back where your point was for me, it was 2014, 15, and I was in the studio with one of these producers out here. He's a big producer too, and an engineer, and he was like telling me, bro, you sound like the fucking song. And it stuck with me, bro. I was like, damn, dog, like I really do sound like the songs. Like, because
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do something and I'm not doing something so crazy that it's like,
Yeah.
where it's
That's
not you,
how.
bro. It's like
Yeah.
the AI again, almost be like,
Yeah.
like you let an
That's what.
AI
Yeah, and that's
run
what I
your
was.
sound.
That's what I was gonna say too. Is just like because AI can do all that. AI can make a song on a computer better than any person. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
Yeah, that's
the best
wild.
thing we could do as artists is learn how to perform the song and you know what I mean and be a human more because AI can only like mimic a human. You know what I
No,
mean?
that's a fact.
But they
That's
can
a
do a
fact.
good job at it though.
I,
They do a good job
no,
at
they
it.
hella bro. Like I heard some AI shit that I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like,
And
where's this coming from? That's the crazy
yeah,
part about it. Is like, who's putting it together? Like, I'm submitting it,
aliens.
bro. What the
It's just
fuck?
it, yeah, it's just some
Yo,
futuristic alien
who's
shit. That's what
singing
it
this
is.
shit? Like,
Yeah,
who's singing this?
they got it where like you just talk in the mic and then it'll take your voice and then
Do
make the
they?
song and it'll make it sound like and then it'll have a
It
whole
was
song like
yours.
you just put in a prompt like you'll be like make me a 90s hip hop song with these keywords and then you put in your
What?
voice. Yeah, people they send the music into
Yo,
my stream all the time and I'll be like, man, this is
that's,
AI, this is bullshit.
you can hear it because it's too
You,
clean or what?
yeah, you can tell at this point
There's
because
no
it sounds
imperfections.
it sounds like Disney. It sounds like a Disney fucking like
Poppy.
Frozen like soundtrack. You know what I mean? Like
That's
it's just
crazy. Yeah.
perfect and shit. Like it's like
He's like, hey, and don't send me no AI track, B.
yeah,
That's like telling people that.
yeah,
That's crazy. Cause I'm barely kind of getting into the studio AI. I've seen a lot of the digital, obviously cover art and stuff, kind of like the MySpace era, like we talked about. I remember that. So I'm kind of familiar with it, but I'm still learning a lot about AI myself. Like I didn't know that I could go into a studio and say words and it can make me sound like I thought it was always like some magical person. Cause
nah, it's
I've
just
had
like
my
it's just prompts and it's just a computer
that's
now. Like
crazy. That's
because
crazy. So
they just put all this information into it and it just fucking reads through everything and like that there's
that's
like that
why.
50 Cent song, that Mini Man. I can't play because
Yeah.
we'll get banned, but check that out. It's like made in like an old like 50s style Mini Man. Like it's like a blues Mini Man, but it's
Yeah,
all made with AI.
I heard
Like
that
but it's
before. I heard
dope
those.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's dope.
I know about that. I'm just talking about like if I went to the studio, like they said Beanie Siegel's doing it because he lost his voice. And he's using his AI voice for his new albums,
But
but
he's
it's
probably
his
still
voice.
at least and he's probably still writing his lyrics at least.
Right.
These
Yeah,
people
that's just
aren't even
wild, bro.
these people. They're not even writing the lyrics. They're using the AI
That's
for everything.
crazy.
Like
Not
I can
even
see
writing
like
the
if you're
lyrics.
yeah, and then AI makes the beat too. People are making beat. They have an AI generated beats where you can just be like, make me a Juice World beat that sounds like live,
That's crazy.
lo-fi, and then it'll just give you like 10 different options and you just pick which one you want.
That's wild, Bobby. Like I
Yeah,
never really got that deep, man, but like fuck, that's crazy. No wonder why. Like, cause I was talking to
yeah,
somebody recently, and they were like, "Fuck AI." I was like, "Man, why you so mad about AI, bro?" Like the music AI. I get the photos. Yeah, we don't like. I don't think that's
yeah.
cool, bro. Like, don't use
It's
that.
just taking jobs, because just like how it took
No.
all the people that used to get photo art, you used to have to, you want to get you a
Oh
little
yeah, for
CD
sure.
cover.
Yeah,
All them people lost their jobs already because
they did.
nobody,
Yeah, no.
because
No,
AI
you're
came
right.
and wiped all that off. And pretty soon AI is going to wipe off all the producers and the engineers
Yeah,
because,
me and Tizzy was talking about this yesterday, and he was like, "Nigga, what you need?" I was like, "I need a new cover art." He's like, "Come on, bro." He's like, "I'll put that shit through AI, do this, do that." I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "I don't know." I was just
yeah.
gonna go hit one of these youngsters up on IG. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I
You
feel
know?
like where people are coming from because it's like if it's something that you've been doing, and let's say this is your craft, and like let's say for the past like 15 years you've done covered art, you know what I mean? Of
Yeah,
course you're
no,
gonna be
for
like,
sure.
fuck AI,
And that's
because
us as artists. Like they're
as
taking away from.
artists,
I get that because
yeah,
so you can't. I think it's smart that we can't use AI to like hit Billboard charts and like take away awards from physical people, bro. Like I think that would
yeah.
be weird. That's like some.
But they're probably still using AI to write the songs. I bet
That's
instead of using
That's crazy,
ghostwriters,
bro.
they're using AI to write their generate. Just like with movies, they're already having AI scripts. They're making movies. AI is writing the scripts,
Sorry.
and they make it in
Oh,
like
write this script for me.
2-3 minutes. 2-3 minutes, you got a full movie script. You know what I
Wow,
mean? That's why
that's
all the
crazy.
writers and shit went on that strike in Hollywood like
Oh,
last year.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
See, that's a damn, Bobby. You put me
yeah,
on game. I didn't know it was that deep in the
yeah. And
all
that's
the
just with like
history.
our jobs. Like imagine like all the other
Mhm.
jobs, like even just like
The
little shit, like at the store, like
tech
the
work. Yeah,
yeah, or self checkout at the store. Them jobs. People used to
true.
be cashiers. Now they just
Yeah,
got self checkout. Like I work at General Motors. Pretty soon they gonna have robots making all the cars too.
right.
Like,
Yeah. No,
like, you know what I mean? That's
that's a
crazy.
fact. No,
Yeah.
that's a fact. One of my mentors growing up was the lady named Sophia Stewart. You should check her out. She actually wrote The Matrix and Terminator.
That's dope.
Yeah, they stole her. They stole her work, man.
Oh, they stole both of them from her?
Yeah, the Terminator and the Matrix are actually trilogies. Like they're together.
Really? I didn't know that.
Matrix supposed to be first and then Terminator. So
And then
so flip those. Think about the Matrix and then think about Terminator. The
yeah,
machines start taking over, and
yeah,
you know what I
because
mean?
Terminator's like the future, and then the Matrix
Yeah,
gonna be yeah.
yeah. No, but her name's Sophia Stewart. So shout out to Sophia Stewart, Miss. I need to give her a call, man. It's always good to just pick her brain time to time because she's just so fucking dope, bro. And yeah, dog. So she talked about the Matrix, like the AI and the robots and all that taking over humanity
Yeah.
and shit in like
See,
the
I
80s.
think, yeah, and I think it's gonna be like that, but it's not gonna be like how we think, like how it is in the movies, like
Yeah,
with robots coming down the street. I think it's gonna be more like AI is going to be running the power grids. AI is going to be running all this stuff, and at some point, because they had an AI that they were going to delete. They told this AI computer to delete itself, and it started like copying itself on other fucking places and stuff. So like it would,
Wow.
yeah, without them even telling it to. Without them even
Like,
telling it to.
fuck no, I'm not. I'm
Yeah, so it's
deleting
like
myself.
thinking
I'm
for
about to
itself. Yeah,
multiply.
yeah, that shit's scary. So I think it's gonna be more like,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be more like it's not gonna be like
Cyber
real.
world.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, just
That
online
makes
and all
sense.
this type of shit. Because AI is always watching everything. That's why whenever, like, let's say if you look up some, like you Google some Jordans,
Yeah,
you get on Facebook, you have all them suggestions for a bunch
yeah.
of shoes.
They be reading our
Always,
brains and shit.
yeah, they always. I feel like they're listening too, because I've been
They
sitting having a
most definitely.
conversation with somebody and been talking about something, and get on my phone and see a
And it's
suggestion
right
for what
there.
I was talking about, and I'm just like,
Oh, you want to go to Disney World? You're like, "What? I was just thinking
yeah,
about this.
yeah,
Nah, that shit's weird,
Expedia
bro.
trips from Disney World.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
it's just it's crazy.
Hotelroom.coms and shit, man. It's wild, bro. But nah, for sure. Yeah, no, that's a great way to put it, brother. You kind of enlightened me with a lot of the details of what the AI is really doing, because I'm in my own world, bro. Like it sounds cliche, like, and I tell people this all the time, like, dog, I don't know. Like I'm like a Lil
I think
Wayne
that's
almost. Like
I think
I'm
that's
like,
the happiest place. Whenever you live in your own world, you're happier.
bro, people
You know what
be
I mean?
like, you
Because a
don't
lot of
know
this
this,
shit,
and I'm like,
yeah,
no,
it
I
just be
don't
stressing
know that.
you.
I know
It's almost
about
better not to know, in a
I
way,
know about shit I need to know, bro. Like good shit, like fucking dope
Yeah.
shit. Like I don't fucking know about fucking this person on this reality shows did this. I don't know, and I'll listen to music if somebody plays it. Like, but I listen to my shit all 24 hours a
Yeah.
day. I'm Lance Amillion radio. Like, you know what I mean? That's the
Best
only
way to
way I
have
don't
it.
sound like anybody. You know,
Yeah,
like
no, it's true.
I don't want to sound.
Yeah, it's true because yeah, especially whenever I'm making albums and stuff, I don't like to listen to really any other artists. I only like listen to my own music because it's like you said, you don't even realize it. You know what I mean? But you
Yeah,
start sounding like
subconsciously.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, for
So
sure. And it's like
so what's the best advice you ever been given?
the best advice I ever been given was that's a good question. Best
Or what
advice I've ever been
or
given.
what's the best advice you could give to a young artist? You can answer either one, or you
I
can
want
answer
to
both.
answer both. I want to answer
Okay.
both. The best
All right.
advice I was given was from my mom. She gave me a lot of gems, and she always used to tell me the only dumb question is a question not asked.
That's real shit. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably the best advice I've ever got. So like that's why I'm asking you about this AI shit. I'm like, what? Like I'm intrigued, because like I gotta learn.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day, and so
Yeah.
yeah, the best advice would be that like to use it in the world, like in my daily. And then the best advice I could give somebody would be stay positive, man. Like speak positivity into the universe, like get rid of those nasty dirty thoughts, like the doubt thoughts and shit, get rid of that shit, man.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody cloud your dreams, and don't let anybody cloud your delusion, if they want to call it that, because at the end of the
I
day,
like yeah. But you gotta be delusional. If you to believe in
yeah, you
yourself,
do.
you have to be delusional. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
nobody else will believe in you until you make it.
Yeah,
Some people will.
why would they if you
Some
don't
people
believe
will
in
believe in
yourself?
you. Yeah, exactly. Nobody's gonna believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. That's
And it's crazy how many artists are so dope, man. And it's just the work ethic is not there.
Yeah, and it's because the game's changed. Like it's not really about as much being a good like artist as it is like being an influencer or being on social media or being popular. Like because artists, remember, it used to be like all we really knew about the artist was the CD, the music, the little book that was on there. We might see him on a cover and read an article or something, but we didn't know. Now it's not. Now it's like you have to be likable. You have to be an influencer. You have all these other
Yeah.
qualities to even get people to even give your music a chance.
Man, my phone's finna die. Bobby, hold
Yeah,
on. Can we keep
yeah. Well, we're about an hour anyway. We could go ahead and
Okay,
wrap it up
cool.
if you want. But
Yeah, let's wrap it up, man, and I'll come back on the show next time.
and you could always jump on one of the streams on Sunday. We do like
Yeah, I
reviews.
seen that.
People,
Yeah, the
they send
music
in their
reviews,
music.
right?
Yeah, you could always come on there and review music with us if you want to. I
Perfect.
do it every Sunday at 10 a.m. But
Okay.
before we jump off here, tell people where they could find you at, your socials, and all that type
Yeah.
of stuff.
Google Lance Amillion on all major platforms. Just Google me, baby. Like for real. My R&B name is Lamills, Lamillz, and my rap name is Lance Amillion. I'm based out of Salt Lake City, Utah. You can holler at me, tap in with me if you ever on the West Coast, ever in Vegas, ever in Denver, ever in California. We're right next door to each other. We one skip away, you'll be in Utah. You know, I'll show you red carpet, you know, and when I come to your city, fuck with me too. You heard?
For sure. All right, man. I appreciate you being on here. Make
Hey,
sure
you
y'all
too,
go follow
Bobby, man.
Lance
Thanks
Amillion.
for the bill, baby.
For sure, man.
That shit was lit.
Yeah.
Love me or hate me. Ooh, ay. Thugging all you.
Yes, I'm-
Oh, I'm gonna make some breakfast. Ja.
Love me or hate me. Ooh.
Push me.
Love me or hate me. Ooh, ay. Thugging, are you snaking me? Ay. Love me. Love me or hate me. Ooh, ay. Thugging, are you snaking me? Ay. Love me or hate me. Don't know what you would do. Thugging, are you snaking me? Don't be one of the two. Time after time, you done showed me the lie after lie. Never told me the truth. Love me or hate me. Don't know what you would do. Thugging, are you snaking me? Don't be one of the two. Time after time, you done showed me the lie after lie. Never told me the truth. You changed, it'll never be the same with you.
So high, can't see the ground. So fly, can't be seen around. So I will be leaving now. Smell like I've been held a pound. There's nothing you can tell me now. Let's just need another round. I see these evils all around.
Call me riches, we smoke swishes when we running shit. Y'all don't even know what this my other bitch. Mr. Miyagi, I'm sipping sake and blowing swishes. Hard to take a L when you always winning. Top was capping like they want it, they ain't on it though. Just to make him mad, I call his favorite hoe.
Time after time, you done showed me the truth.
And I don't need no watch. I don't need no watch. Swear my heart beat to the baby. They say it is a game. I feel like it's a curse. And I don't need no watch. I know it's my time. I love all nights.
Baby girl, like how you moving, you know ain't no giving up. Say that you need me, know I had enough.
Just try not to lose your soul. I feel a little lost today. I feel like I've lost my way. I feel a little lost.
you are free from the fake
Red pill.
matrix, whatever life, and then you get to see reality. So
That red pill. The red pill's where it's
He
at.
made his name off of the red pill.
All my people get the checking in.
Yo, finally my turn on some cypher shit. Yeah. Man so ready, I crack this sling. You already know how long I've been on, yeah. I was 7 picking up the microphone.
Pimp tongue. Pimp.
goodbye.
Hey, voicemail, full phone can't